Commit or cancel? Yeah, that's the choice. Commit to funding or cancel on time, but do not do both. Do not first commit and then cancel when the project is on its way. That's really stupid and deadly for progress. But many times this happens and many developers suffer because of it. Do you want rewards? Do you want a high return on your investments? Well, the higher the reward, the higher the risk. Now, the wise among us, they understand this. I will tell you from my own personal experience, and this is a powerful lesson for investors and entrepreneurs alike. It's not just the money you commit, but with your commitment, the entire project and the people involved depend on you sticking to it. If you break your financial promise, the entire project could collapse. And all, including you as an investor or developer, will bear the consequences. If you commit to a financial investment, do it, stick it out, swallow the unplanned delays or project changes nobody can plan for. Now, if not, you're at risk of losing it all. Sad, but we've seen people with millions of euros in signed contracts chicken out of the deal, simply leaving people behind, devastated. Look at the 7 steps of the real property deal, here to your left, and see how many people are actively involved in the different phases of the processes. Like building blocks, they're all part of the process to establish a development. Now, in the selection phase, you will most probably interact with future customers, clients, potential buyers or tenants. You will talk to the local government about regional development plans, talk to real estate agents and perhaps a lawyer and a notary, and a few early interested investors, as well as the local bank. Now, prior to acquisition, you will involve a valuator, a solicitor, and get the architect's opinion. Make your budgets and forecasts, as well as obtain the final information from the neighbors before signing the deal at the notary's office. Now, the investors and yourself are both on board, and the project is up and running. All contracted people expect to be paid as prior agreed upon. The inflow of investment capital makes the wheels turn. The design phase involves building blocks existing out of conceptualization, innovation, and smart tech, if you like. Building permissions and other specialists for VHSC, electrical, plumbing, structural, and other building design elements. Starting the building process, you most likely will work with a main contractor or smaller subcontractors under your direct supervision, depending on the size of the project. The bigger the project, the more people will be involved. Completion, rental, and refinancing each have their own unique people and skills involved. Okay, let's put the blocks in place, like a real property deal. So starting with investment capital to acquire the property. This could be a bank, as most of us have experienced when you buy your private home. Now, investment properties work similarly, and if not through a bank, it will be through a financial institution. See the modules on refinancing or acquiring the deal in the real property deal training course. And believe me, the bank is more reliable compared to inexperienced private investors. Please believe me on that one. We're now building the project and making progress as fast as possible, but also as diligent as possible. Believe me when I say it's not all about the money. It's about the people you work with, because without their commitment, there is no project. And when you have an investor who does not stick to the contract, is first committed and then cancels during the development phase, regardless if he or she is right or wrong, the project collapses. End of story. Now, how to get your finances out of a project at a professional level? Please follow us for more on this topic in the Real Property Deal of the Baker Selection. See you there.